What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, the real SK Simone, and I'm finally back. Yeah, I'm finally back. I've been gone for so long, like, I can't even say, like, I'm back with another banger. I'm just back with banger after banger after banger after banger. Because I'm finally I'm making my way back to being a YouTuber. I'm making my way back to being a content creator. You know, I'm getting back into the groove of things that I should have been doing, a bag that I should have been chasing, because it's most definitely my bag to chase. Body, crib, got it, job on it. Did I ever ask you to take me? So, as y'all see by the title of this video is going to be a get ready with me / story time of how I've been dealing with baby mama drama from my boyfriend. Like, I've been dealing with so much stuff. I can't wait to get into the nitty gritty, and I can't wait to do this makeup and just give y'all the tea, because I know y'all been watching my social media. I know y'all been watching and stalking and looking and trying to wait and see what's going on. So I'm finna give y'all the truth. And this is a disclaimer. None of this is made up. None of this is going off of opinion. Everything is straight facts. This is based off facts. So, pin my hair back so it can get out of my face. Out of my way, out of my face. To start the video off, I'm going to start off by saying that in no way, shape, or form am I putting myself in any situation. Everything that I'm telling y'all is, as y'all begin to hear everything that I'm going to tell y'all are going to understand why I kind of just got dragged into something that didn't have anything to do with it. Because I don't have kids with anybody. Only thing is that I'm in a relationship with somebody that have kids. Well, that not kids, someone that has a child. So first of all, this has been going on way before. This has been going on way before I even came around. Motherfucker been having baby mama drama. I can only tell y'all what I've been through. I can only tell y'all what I was here for. Anything that I was not here for was none of my business, because it had nothing to do with me, because I was not there. Starting to realize that a lot of people got mad at me for like being like trying to spread awareness. Like, it's never okay for a woman or a man to ever put their hands on anybody, period. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, I have no reason being in anything that you have going on with your baby mama, as long as y'all are co-parenting and doing what y'all need to do, like for your child, and really truthfully co-parenting. That's y'all responsibility. I have nothing to do with it. From what I know, from what I know, the baby mama been crazy and putting her hands on him. It's on police record of her doing this. So I'm not just saying this to be saying this. I had ended up meeting his daughter like after we had been together like for a minute. Like, well, I ain't even gonna say for a minute, but like we wasn't even together for a year. First of all, let me start out by saying that we wasn't even together for a year. Like, damn, can we be together for a year before a whole start doing the motherfucking most? Anyway, so one day, his daughter had spent the night over here. We was in the bed sleep. He basically had told me that the maintenance people was gonna be coming to fix on something that they needed to fix on in the house. Got out the bed and laid in the chair when the maintenance people came, and the door was open because the maintenance people were going in and out, in and out. She ended up coming in to pick up her daughter that morning, and she came in the room like and was like, hey, and she was like speaking to her child, like trying to wake her child up. And she was like, what the fuck? And grabbed the light and flipped the light switch on. And she was like, blank, you got a bitch in the bed with my baby. You got a bitch. Like, she just was doing the most. And I was just like, okay, first of all, you had no right to even come anywhere inside of anyone's home. That's the first thing. You're trespassing. You don't have a bed in here. You don't have clothes in here. You don't have anything of value in someone else's home. And you decide, okay, I'm just gonna... The maintenance people had a right to be here. The maintenance people had a right to be here. They were maintaining. You, on the other behalf, you're coming to pick your child up and go about your business. You had no right to come into anyone's home. That's the first thing. It was just like a whole debacle, and she was putting her hands on my boyfriend. And when she was putting her hands on my boyfriend, I was just like, well, let me call the police.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
She done came in here, she done did the most. Not to forget to mention that while all this is going on, she's arguing with him, but I'm just in the, I'm in the middle of everything. She was like all in my face screaming, asking me what my name was. Just saying all type of crazy shit, like assuming things about me that she don't even know about me. It was just a lot of weird shit that was going on. I had just woke up, he had just woke up, the baby had just woke up, and it was just like she was like causing this whole scene. And in my mind, I'm just like, well, you know, if you would have just stayed in a car and just like knocked or like had some type of respect for the father of your child, then that was the first incident that had ever happened. Ever since then, I was just like, well, this kind of like then amped everything up. It's not really anything to be mad about. Like, if y'all are not in a relationship, y'all don't have anything going on, like you're doing you, he's doing him, y'all are not in a relationship, y'all are not married, he's with me, first of all. As far as somebody coming up in your house and getting upset at something that they seen in your house, it was so fucking unnecessary. The second event was, y'all, I had went through his phone. I don't give a fuck. If that man is my man, I'm going through that phone. I don't understand how I'm supposed to have respect for somebody that don't have respect for me. If she's consistently like disrespecting me, then I just feel like you need to say something, or you need to nip it in the bud. Like, this is my girlfriend, like, or you really don't even have to say that. Yeah, you could just be like, stay in your place. Like, whatever the fuck you do, you need to do it, because you need to stand on 10 about me, because I'm gonna stand on 10. I'm gonna stand on all 10 about my nigga. All of that judging that people be doing, best believe I handled the nigga. Believe that. Believe that the nigga was checked, okay? I had went through his phone, and every time a motherfucker in their feelings, they gotta bring me up. And I don't have anything to do with anything. That's between... This is a disclaimer. I wasn't saying that my boyfriend was bringing me up. His baby mama kept bringing me up. Every time they had a conversation, she was always talking about me. Like, oh my God. I had already took the disrespect. I always just try to keep in mind how other people feel. So, like, even when a motherfucker had caught themselves busting up in here, I wasn't even saying nothing as a woman. I don't know, and I don't have kids. So I was like, I can only imagine how I could feel if I was in her shoes. So, like, I just didn't say anything. And, like, a lot of people feel some type of way that I didn't say anything to her or get out of character back, or, and I'm just like, bro, I don't give people control over me like that. I quite frankly don't even give a fuck. I'm not even on that shit. People don't realize, like, I really don't have time to be stooping down to no level and doing dumb shit. It's shit I gotta do. It's shit I gotta see. Who gives a fuck about arguing and going back and forth and bickering? To do that, I don't do the beefing. It's the beefing is always one-sided, because I'm never into it. I'm if anything, if you have a problem with me, you got a problem with me. I don't got no problem with nobody. My problem is I'm trying to make some money. That's who my beef with. My beef with the money, because I need some. But other than that, yeah, I did my eyebrows off camera. And I really don't even be doing my eyebrows, because right now they so thick. So all I got to do is just put a little on it and line them. And I don't do the whole liner over the concealer over my eyebrow, because I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I really honestly was trying to be the bigger person throughout the whole situation. But it just was not working out like that for me. I've never been the one to play with. So when people sit up and be thinking they finna bully a bitch, and bitch, really, you can't bully me any motherfucking way. A bully, get real. Nothing to be a fucking mean girl. It's nothing to do that. But where the fuck is they gonna get me? And then I can't remember like what the fuck was going on that night, but I just know I had went through that motherfucker phone, and I just kept seeing my name being brought up, and I could have sworn a motherfucker didn't know my name. I'm constantly saying like, oh, this and this about a girl, and this about a girlfriend, and this, and you doing this, and you making TikToks, and you First of all, you're stalking me. It's nothing that I'm not doing that you're not seeing. Not only that, you're coming around me. I don't think people realize the seriousness of what's like going on. This is where awareness comes in. When people are going through things and they try to harm other people in the midst of them going through things, no matter what gender, people need to listen, because people really go to jail behind these things, and people are in jail behind these things, and people are still like going through these things. And when people try to reach out and try to be heard, like, it's not taken seriously. It's more so of like, it's a joke, and it's not a joke. So that's why I'm here. I'm not here trying to be messy. And like I said, I got a friend that died from domestic violence. It was so much that I had dealt with from that situation that got me like, bro, I'm not finna have somebody else close to me end up going through the same thing. Why it's so hard to survive from these things, because when you tell people and you reach out to people and you reach out to the police department and you tell all of these different people, they don't hear you, and they think that it's something else going on behind the scenes, but it's really not, and they don't take you serious. Because so many people could still be alive if domestic violence and everything that falls in that category, if it was actually taken as serious as it needs to be taken. I had just kept seeing me being called out of my name, like all this disrespectful stuff. And you had it at first. I tried to understand where you was coming from, and I really don't give a fuck. I don't. You had the opportunity, you had the chance. I responded to the specific text message that was talking about me, and I was like, bitch, ho, please, cause everything that you saying about me is a fucking lie. Like, you just pulling shit out of your motherfucking ass, and you constantly trying to say shit about me to your baby daddy, because you really trying to see if he gonna respond, or you trying to see what all information you can get out of him, in which none of that fucking matters. Like I said, it's nothing that me and him have going on that has to do with her at fucking all. You don't know me and I don't know you. People trying to paint me out to be a bad person, but whole time, his little girl, when she come over here, she enjoys herself when she's over here, and she don't go back home and be saying nothing bad about coming over here. So what the fuck are you mad about? Motherfucker is jealous and being hateful and envious and mad because the motherfucker that moved on. Yeah, I had responded to the text message about me. So when I had said something, my boyfriend was like, damn. He was like, why you say something? And I was like, fool, because first of all, you should have said something. First of all, that's where you fucked up at. The Rose was the verse, and I had a baby daddy, and my baby daddy was speaking on, I'd be like, nah, that ain't how this finna go. And mind your motherfucking business, because what we got going on ain't got shit to do with you at all. He was like, I just try not to say shit to certain shit and try not to respond because of how she act. Like, I say something and then she'll just be like, go fucking nuts. Listen to what I just said. When he say something, she go fucking nuts. She end up calling the phone and was like, I said hello. A motherfucker was like, I know you ain't playing on my phone and this and da 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 da. And I said, ho, go to bed. And I hung up the phone. She had called back again and she was like, hello? Hello? I know this not you again. Duh, bitch, who the fuck else is finna be? Like, get real. My nigga not calling you. The stuff that was said over the phone, it wasn't even, we didn't argue or nothing. Like, we didn't really go back and forth. It was just like, bitch, please, ho. Like, that's what it had gave. And y'all, me and him was already into it up in this motherfucker. He was like, okay, we need to calm down. Like, he was trying to diffuse the situation. And he was like, come on, let's lay down. Like, we finna lay down. So we lay down. Not even fucking 5 minutes of laying down, y'all. The door, we hear boom, boom. Somebody kicking the door and somebody kicking. And finally, he got up and was like, stay up in here. And he was like, who is that? I was like, nigga, you know who that is, bitch. Why you trying to act oblivious? Like, you trying to act like you don't know what's going on. You know who the fuck that is. And by the time he had got up, she had, like, kicked the door down. See, this is where I don't understand. I can be a bitch and a hoe and a this and a that, and I can be constantly disrespected, and nobody is kicking your door down, or nobody is coming trying to do nothing to you. But as soon as somebody get on the same shit that she's doing, a motherfucker is like, rah, rah, rah. You can't be like that. It's okay for you to sit up and pick and prod and poke the bird, but when the shoe on the other foot, you want everybody to hear you, and it don't fucking work like that. It's a lot that I'm still not saying, because I just feel like everything ain't for the internet. But then again, bro, y'all need to start putting people on Front Street and putting motherfuckers on front line and hold people accountable for the wrong shit that they do. You ain't gotta speak down on nobody's name, or you ain't gotta degrade nobody, but y'all need to start holding people accountable. That's why motherfuckers sit around and they run around and they do the shit that they do, because people is enabling them. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. We too grown. Stop that shit. Anyways, she kicked the door in and was doing all that motherfucking hollering and screaming, and then you kicked the door down. You supposed to kick the door down. Well, I ain't even gonna give nobody no ideas, but you think somebody kicking the door down, a motherfucker really finna push the issue, a motherfucker really finna stomp down. You kick the door in and what the fuck? You could have knocked on the door and you could have called the phone and did that. Get the fuck up out of here. Be so for real. And then when that had happened, she had put her hands on him then. And then when she had put her hands on him, he was trying to call the police. But by the time the police had got here, she had then ran and fled the scene. But I'm going to put the pictures in. The third incident was, we was sitting at home. My boyfriend had cooked breakfast for me. I had heard he was going in and out the house, but he was up in the house, and then I had heard the door open, and it was just something about this time that the door had opened. I just knew that I felt a different presence, or I just knew it wasn't him. Like, it sounded off. Because like I said, he was in the house, and it sounds different when you're going in and when you're coming out of the house. So I could hear that somebody had came in, but I was just like, what? Like, I just didn't think nothing of it, because he didn't say anything. He ended up coming up in here, and he was like, I'm finna go, I'm gonna be back. And I was just like, okay. Like, I didn't really think anything of it, because what the fuck am I supposed, like, I don't sit up and question. I don't question everything he do or everywhere he go, or like, because I don't want no motherfucker to be sitting up hounding me and jumping down my throat about where I'm finna go and who I'm finna be with when it is my time to go out. So, shit, I was just like, okay. And so, where he had went was take his daughter to the park with his baby mama. And first of all, that's a fucking red flag. Because I feel like co-parenting is, you have your time and I have my time. We'll get together, like, when it's important things, going on. Like, say for like your child is graduating, or your child is like, it's their birthday, or it's like really, really like milestones, like things. And then another thing, like, I'm not just speaking on things that I don't know about, because I watched my mom and my dad co-parent for like so many years of my life. So like, I just know, like, kind of like what co-parenting really is, versus like somebody still being in cahoots with each other, like somebody still like trying to hold on to something that they need to fucking let go. I didn't know where he was. Like, I'm going to continue to say that I did not know where the fuck he was when he went where he went. So I was in here and I was doing my makeup and doing my hair, because I think I was finna get ready to go to work. And I was sitting at the window. I was recording myself. I had the blinds open, like letting the sun in, trying to be sun-kissed, just being cute, doing a cute little video. And I had seen his baby mama pull up. And in my mind, I was like, okay, well, this bitch already kicked the door in. The tone has already been set. Because you could see in the video, I was like, what the fuck she doing here? Or like, you could hear me saying something like that in the video. I'm going to put it right here. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is she here for? So, yeah. And, I thought I heard some chit chatter about me being a catfish. Oh, okay. She ended up going to the door that she didn't kick in. Like, she pushed it. Keep in mind that I said I heard somebody come in the house when he was in the kitchen cooking, or he was doing something. And I was just like, okay, well, she probably pushing on the door, because the door was unlocked the first time. We had already fixed the door, and she broke the door again. She broke and entered. I looked at her and she looked at me, and she was like, what you and my baby daddy got going on? And I looked at her and I was like, shit, what, you want to talk? And she was like, yeah, let me go get my child. First of all, why she leave that baby in that car, y'all? All the people that was in my Facebook comments that's finna watch this video, that was, oh, you should never been in. You want to talk about this and talk about that and be mad because I posted somebody going crazy, breaking up in my house. I posted somebody breaking up in my house and y'all mad about that. Y'all need to be mad about, why would you leave that baby up in that car? And that's facts. She left the baby in the car because she told me she had to go get her child. How did they get here? In a car. She left the baby in the car. She came in and y'all, she was just saying like so much shit, and I was just like, I'm not supposed to give a fuck. So, like, okay, you telling me all of this. Like, she kind of was just like telling me stuff to kind of like make me want to leave and like not be with him no more, and be like, just, he do this and this is what, and this is how he really is, and this is, and I was just like, so what? I said, what so what, I'm like, what you want me to do? Because I really don't give a fuck about nothing that you telling me about. So what, you want me to leave? You telling me I need to leave him? And I was like, and shit, have y'all fucked? Like, that's another thing. Like, have y'all had sex while we've been together? Like, why are you acting like this? I'm trying to figure out like what really the fucking problem is. And I was just like, what, y'all want to be together? And like a motherfucker really didn't even say yes or no. She really just mad. You don't even damn really know why you mad. I'm asking you what you telling me this for. And you can't even explain to me that. In my mind, once I'm like, Mike, you might as well get the fuck up out of here then. Are you not trying to come to no solution, or like motherfucker just trying to start shit? We sitting there and we talking, and like I said, bro, she just saying like, she just constantly pulling shit out her ass. My boyfriend had came and he knocked on the door while we was talking. She was like, oh, you can let him in, but don't tell him I'm in here. First of all, what, you thought I wasn't finna open the door? Why would I not open the door? What? I don't know what the fuck, like. But see, people be thinking that people don't be knowing what the fuck be going on. So I go outside and I tell him, I'm like, you know your baby mama in there, right? He like, what? I'm like, you know your baby mama in there, right? I'm so serious. And I could have called the police, but I'm like, you can't be like, you got a baby mama like that, bro. You can't be nice. Bro, you got a co-parent. You got to be direct. It's not no, oh, I thought we was going to be a family and I thought we was going. Because if that's the case, then y'all still want to be together. And I don't got to be here for none of that shit. I can just go on about my motherfucking business. This how I look at it. If I was to leave and you was to go back and fuck with your baby mama, we don't need to be together. It need to be over. That's the only way shit really gonna work. Cause bruh, I don't do that love triangle shit. So bruh, if that's what y'all got going on, then bruh, I can't. But whole time, y'all, once I keep telling y'all shit, y'all gonna be like, a motherfucker really delusional. A motherfucker really like, really confused and shit, don't really know what's going on. When he had came in, he was just looking like, bruh, she gotta be lying. Like, she gotta be lying. And once he looked, he was like, nah, she was for real. And he was like, and she was like, oh yeah, we was in here having a good conversation, and she was telling me this and she was telling me that, and woo woo woo. And he was like, still like in disbelief of like what the fuck was going on. And I was just like, I said, yeah, she said y'all been doing this, and she said that y'all been in just telling him what she hadn't told me. And he was like, bruh, she lying, which, y'all, I'm already knowing that she lying because he done already told me some shit. It's so crazy because I don't even think she knew that I knew this, but he had already told me some shit that was going on that had caused me to raise my eyebrow. A motherfucker really delusional for real. I'm not just saying that to be saying it or trying to be mean or trying to judge nobody. I think when he came in, like, I was just trying to get a good understanding of why she had felt the need to like come up in there and why she was just doing the shit that she was doing. Because I would feel like the only reason why anybody would be doing it is because they still want to be in a relationship with you, or you're giving them the idea that y'all could still be a thing. She was up in here. He had told her, we serious, like, bro, you trying to come in between it, but you don't know, like, bro, we finna try to, I'm not gonna tell y'all what we finna do because y'all don't need to know that either. But he was just telling her, like, you is losing your motherfucking mind. Even me making this video is kind of like me putting so many people in my business, and I just feel like the relationship be so much better when don't nobody know what the fuck be going on. So she's not knowing that me and him are as serious. Like she's oblivious to that because he hasn't told her anything about us. So as she's sitting there and he's telling her this, like he's finally being honest with her because I'm here, like to finally, because like I told y'all, he was saying that he don't be saying certain stuff because she'll wig out. But I was able to see it with my own eyes. Like, y'all, when he was telling her, like, no, we serious and we together and we finna do this and we finna do that, she was like, she wigged out and she beat him. She beat him. Like, she was punching him in his head. She was slapping him, scratching him, biting him. She was doing all type of shit. And I was just like, I gotta call the police. I was like, I can't break them up or anything because I don't want nobody to put their hands on me, him or her, in the process. Which not to say that he would, but I'm just saying, like, you know how you breaking up a fight and you fuck around and get hit. And I was just like, nah, that ain't, and that's just not my place. Like, I'm finna call the police because y'all know how when people be like, they had history and they be fighting, y'all know them fights be lasting for a long time until somebody call the police. So I was like, yeah, I'm finna call the motherfucking police. And once the police is called, then the relationship is over. Bro, she had whooped his motherfucking ass because he was telling that girl the truth about us being in a relationship. And I was like, damn, that's why you don't be trying to stomp down and put her in her place. Because if you do, she'll put her hands on you. And then if you try to defend yourself, then motherfuckers gonna be looking at you like you abusive. So you really, it's like a lose-lose. But bruh, see, he didn't get lucky because he got somebody that's able to witness it. Bruh, that shit can't fly no more. He been dealing with this. It's been police reports about him being a man. Like, people not really taking him serious. It's sad when men go through these type of things because it's like they kind of be ignored. Women lose their mind just how men. It's a lot of situations where it's the woman that's the abuser. And I done seen a lot of situations recently with famous people, with regular people coming out saying that it be the women. It was just a YouTuber who had got killed by his girlfriend, and Johnny Depp, his ex-wife or whoever, was just in court and all that because they said she was beating on him. So things like this happen, and y'all, it so happened that God blessed us to be in a relationship together, so we're able to be around each other and witness everything that we both go through. And bro, I just been like there to like lift him up through all of this and be like, if ain't nobody believed you because you didn't have no proof, I believe him 100%. She ended up trying to leave and he was trying to wait until the police came so the police could catch her. But she had ended up running and driving off. But before that, he had went outside. And y'all, when she had went outside, when she was trying to leave, and y'all, she had picked up a rock and was finna knock his ass out with the rock. And he didn't even put his hands on her or nothing. Every time it was like anything physical between them, it was literally because she started it. She was putting her hands on him. She was the aggressor. People be trying not to be straightforward when it be a woman doing it instead of a man. But hell nah, y'all, this shit sad because don't nobody believe. I know y'all listening to what I'm saying and like, man, I can't believe it. Or for real, this was really going on. She ended up leaving, and then she had just did a whole bunch of shit. She tried to run over his foot. Like, oh gosh, just all of these ungodly, unholy things. Like, Lord Jesus. Oh my gosh. I can't take it because I don't like all that negative shit. I don't like all of that stuff. After that had happened, the police had got her, but the way that the situation had happened, it was pointless. MPD always take their sweet ass time to get to any fucking scene. They used to take their fucking time. When my friend used to call them about her situations. And then y'all can go look up my friend Sabrina Wynn, SabrinAnguen. She died in Memphis. Bro, you can go look that shit up, and bro, everything I'm saying is true, y'all. I promise I'm not lying, and I got videos and I got so much stuff to prove it. But yeah, she had ended up leaving from that incident. A lot of shit his baby mama done set up and did. She done set up and premeditated this shit and thought about it and thought this shit out and executed it. And sit up and you do shit like that, you are a force to be reckoned with. But I am one too, so did I say that? I didn't mean to say that. But yeah, So this is what had led up to the last situation. I had went through his phone. I had seen messages, and I'm gonna post those messages too. I'm gonna post them right here. I was seeing like messages of his baby mama, like saying like all of this stuff, like trying to basically say like, I want to be with you, and like I love you, and like all of this like sentimental stuff. And I was just so confused on where this came from, because like I said, like when I was in here and I was asking like, shit, do y'all still want to be together, it wasn't even an answer that was said. And then not even just that, trying to trick me out my motherfucking spot. If you saying he this and he that, why the fuck you won't leave him alone? I want my baby daddy back in. You can't get him because I took him. I took him, so you can't get him, you can't have him. I'm sorry. You know, I might get a nigga back when I'm done, but I ain't gonna never be done, so you never gonna get the nigga back, you hear me? This time, y'all, I had went through the motherfucking phone. Don't be scared to go through that motherfucking phone. Stop talking about some, I don't want to be skinny and I don't want to. Well, you gonna let a nigga do whatever he want to do to you when you are a dumb bitch. Go through that phone. Go through that motherfucking phone. Don't be sit up talking about some, bitch, you not no better than me if you don't go through that phone. Ain't nobody better than nobody, but bitch, you not no better than me if you don't go through that phone. Go through that phone. You'll learn something about your nigga that you never knew. You'll learn something. You'll learn that your nigga likes something that you didn't even know he liked. Go through that motherfucking phone. I'm looking at these motherfucking messages, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm finna turn up on the bitch. Because why the fuck is you sitting up letting a motherfucker say this and say that and talking about they love you and all this lovey-dovey shit, and you didn't tell me? That's just so unloyal. Like, first of all, you was already being disloyal when you called yourself leaving with her and going somewhere with her and talking about some, you finna go to the park and this and that. No, that's not how that go. That's not how that go. She can drop her off and then we can do that. But as far as trying to spend time and play family and play fucking house, that ain't what the fuck is going on. I just feel like that's like you showing where your loyalty lie. Like, why you trying to save the next motherfucker? Is the door still open? And I don't feel like this no more. But in the midst of all this shit going on, what I'm saying is how I was feeling at that moment. So I was just like, damn, like, bruh, we supposed to be doing this and we supposed to be doing that, and then you just letting the motherfucker this shit on what we got going on. Like, you can't let nobody be sitting up talking about something. They love you and this, that, and the third, and bro, you in the whole relationship. What if that was me? If the roles was reversed, a nigga would be sick. You hear me? And a nigga know that. So, you know, you was in the motherfucking wrong for doing it. So guess what I did? Like I said, I'm gonna post a video. He was asleep, and I was just like, oh, a nigga wanna play with me. And then, y'all, it was this one time when he had went through my phone and had got mad and had went on my live. And get back be a motherfucker, because you'll be thinking that I didn't forget about some shit, and then when I put it on you,
I ain't going out like that.
Oh, you sick.
I ain't with that hoe. That hoe crazy. Bro, that hoe crazy as fuck.
Get off of me.
Bro, that hoe crazy.
Get off of me.
And then, bro.
Talk to whoever you
Nah, bro, we finna talk.
No, get off.
We finna talk.
Get off.
And I had went in the kitchen. I was real quiet. I was like real, like a mouse. I was real quiet, and I was like, yeah, I'm finna get this bitch. I had got some cold water, tiptoeing like towards the bed. I'm tiptoeing around the edge of the bed, and then I had got to him, and I was recording him sleep, and I had poured the water on him. Coming up with all these motherfucking excuses. And I was just like, bitch, you coming up with all of that when you could have just told me from the jump, and you wouldn't even have to, we wouldn't even have to be going through this. I wouldn't have had to do no water on you. I wouldn't have had to do none of that. And I had to do it because you felt like it was cool to play with me. Well, I was gonna tell you, and woo, no, shoulda, coulda, woulda, bitch. Shoulda, coulda, motherfucking woulda, bitch. And you gotta tell me, you can't be sitting on nothing like that. And then when I go through your phone, or when I see the shit, you like, oh, I mentally not. Nah, baby. Nah, hell nah, bitch. You should have did it. However you felt, and whatever you felt, and whatever, you just should have stood on that, and you should have did that, but you didn't do it. So I'm losing respect for you because you didn't do it when you could have just been like, and this be another thing, like, motherfuckers be knowing like what be wrong and what be right. So if you feel like, man, I said I shouldn't, you know you wrong. So guess what? You finna get this motherfucking bath. You finna get drenched. So that's what that was. And then off camera, we had our conversation and we figured things out. And, you know, we came to an agreement. But that was nobody's business. And when I had posted it on Instagram, it was a lot of people that had seen it, including his baby mama. And his baby mama had ended up responding to my story. Motherfucker had laughed and swiped up and sent laughing faces and all that. I guess the motherfucker had thought, oh, they broke up and yeah, I did this and I made her do this, and I was just like, and let me tell you something. That's how it came. When a motherfucker thought they ate. And that's another thing. When I been to did something, I don't be acting like I ain't did nothing, or like I'm not finna say, I'ma tell everything. I'ma tell everything, and I'ma tell what I did too. Cause I have no regret. Some people don't tell the whole story. I'm gonna tell the whole motherfucking story. So y'all, some time had then went on, but whole time, like I said, a motherfucker is sitting up plotting and premeditating shit. The last time we had came home one day from work. What's so crazy is we was finna go back to work, but something was just telling him like, no, we finna stay at home. We ain't home for like not even long. Get in the shower, and then he sitting here getting his feet massaged, and he heard some, and I heard some. But in the midst of us hearing some, I'm like, at this point, I'm getting out the shower. At this point, I'm done. I was done taking the shower, so I was like, yeah, it's time for me to get out. But I had got out right on time, because I wasn't sure if I was just hearing him just doing shit around the house or if I was alert. But some was just telling me like, yeah, it's time to get out the shower. So my intuition. So I get out the shower. I'm hearing like something. I grab my towel and I'm listening more. I call 911. The address, I'm telling them where to come and all this stuff. And so by the time I get off the phone with 911, I'm having to dry my body off and get dressed because I don't have no clothes on. And I'm not knowing who the fuck up in here, so I don't know what the fuck I gotta do. So I was like, I'm just finna put some clothes on before anything. And especially before the police get here so I can go outside. So I hurry up and find something to put on. And then I go up in there, and I don't think he knew that I knew that it was his baby mama. So I was like, I had heard her voice to know that it was her, but I didn't hear her voice until she had made it like into the house. She wasn't screaming outside. She wasn't screaming at the door. She didn't say, and even when she came in here, she still wasn't screaming, but I didn't know it was her until she had said something. I flicked the light on and I was like, let me go live, because I didn't already called the police. So I was like, this is my chance to go live. And I had already told my boyfriend prior. I was like, if she come over here with that stupid shit again and she call herself doing something to you, I'm going to go live. So I was like, got it.
Lock that hoe up. Stupid asshole. I've been with him all day.
She a motherfucking lie.
Get my phone.
Bro, check them police
That hoe can't get shit. That hoe ain't getting shit.
Reports,
Get that hoe up out of here.
Bro, that was the last motherfucking straw, bro. I'm sick of that shit.
Stupid ass. Bro. Bitch, look at this stupid ass hoe.
This hoe kicked the door in.
Look at this stupid ass
Right
hoe.
before I ever started dealing with her. That shit ain't just happened. She kicked the door.
I'll get you for it.
Talking about some we been fucking and all this. Bro, I'm keeping it 100 right now. She just mad because I done moved her fuck on. Look at this, that shit just happened right there.
I got everything. I'm gonna have
So
You found these ID?
then
Where your wallet in, boo?
all of that had happened.
It's in the
I
car.
think it's in the car, so
It's
I
in the
don't
car.
know.
By the time I had made it out the room, I had got out the room, I had flicked the light switch on, and then I was going live. I had my live had then started, and then I was just showing the live. I was like, y'all, look at this shit. I was like, this hoe done broke in the house and ooh. And I called the police and I told the police. I had called the police again because the police still wasn't there. And we were trying to make sure that a motherfucker didn't run off, because you're not finna keep getting away with this shit. Motherfuckers keep thinking that we lying on you. We finally got a chance to show people what's really going on. I was just like, somebody gotta see this shit, because then if anything was to go on, or anything was to happen, or something bad happen, or fucking want to be oblivious. So I was like, yeah, finna go live. That's what that live video was. And shit, the police still didn't even charge her for everything they should have charged her with. They only charged her with vandalism. She did way more than vandalize. She broke and entered, she trespassed, she domestic, assault, violence, all that shit. And they didn't notate any of that down. I got all the live videos, I got all that shit, and I'm gonna put it in the video. And that's everything that happened. And then, like, I think she had got out of jail that next morning, like right before New Year's or New Year's Eve. She had got out of jail, and then when she had got out of jail, she was still calling us. When she had got out of jail, she was calling us from different numbers, and I got her on record doing it. I got her on record, and I got her family member on record. Her family member on the phone yelling, screaming, talking about what they gonna do to us, and how they gonna kill us, and how they gonna do this, and how they gonna do that. I got all that on record. Call me the police, call me the feds, call me the FBI. But guess what? It is what it is. You hear me?
I'm sending your ass to jail.
You gotta see me, bitch. Yeah, ho. You better lay low on your job, bitch.
You going to jail.
Lay low at the bar, ho.
You going to jail.
Yeah, and that bitch going to jail.
You going to jail, fool. Ain't nobody harassing you. You going to jail. You going to jail. Fool, it's 11:30 at night, fool. You going on Facebook too, fool? Y'all gonna have to sit down, fool.
Do you think I give a fuck about a goddamn Facebook? Facebook don't pay my bills, bitch.
Fool, you wanna argue?
Ooh, I'll fucking kill, boy.
You gonna what? You gonna what?
Yeah, record the shit out this shit.
You gonna what?
I'll never talk to my motherfucking sister.
Then nigga, my gal in the
Lay low, bitch. I lay how wherever I'm at. Where you been seeing me is where I been at. I ain't gotta lay low no motherfucking where. Bitch, you better lay low. And I ain't even gonna say that in the video, but if you been tuned in and you been knowing, it's given. Oh, okay. But yeah, what if I was to act out? What if I was to be doing all of this crazy shit? What if it was me to be doing this? Oh my gosh, I wouldn't hear the fucking end of it. Everybody would fucking hate me. I never be like, why me? Cause look at me. In hibachi? Yeah. And I'm getting skinny? Yeah. Let me stop playing. I'm feeling myself because I look good. Let me show y'all how good I look. Let me show you guys how good I look. Yeah, my mom and my daddy gave this to me. I look this good because of them. And God too. God's creation. Get locked up. How you get locked up and you still don't learn your lesson? How you get in the jailhouse and you still don't learn your lesson? See, that's why. You want to know another thing? Bro, Memphis let anybody out of jail. The DA let anybody out of jail. I don't never get it, bro. That's how my friend died. Because they let the nigga out of jail. She had ended up breaking through the window. But she ended up being able to kick the door in again. So when she had kicked the door in that time, bro, he wasn't going. And like I said, he didn't know it was her. And then if you was like, when you seen the video, as you seen the video, when I went in there, the lights was off. So he did not know who the fuck she was. He genuinely didn't know. But even if, like, that shit is not okay, you're breaking laws, like, you're committing crimes. That's not fucking normal. Especially somebody that have a child. And then like people was trying to make me feel bad for spreading awareness, but I'm like, no, y'all should, when somebody is the problem, you need to be for real and let them know that they're the problem and stop enabling people, because that's how bad things happen, because y'all side with the wrong shit just because y'all know somebody, or y'all like, no, it's okay to tell somebody when they're wrong. And it's also okay to not speak on situations that you don't know anything about. If you don't know anything, like if you don't know what the fuck really going on, then you need to kind of be cool, because you're totally wrong about what you think is going on or what somebody is telling you is going on. And it's always two sides of a story. It's their side, my side, and the truth. So that's all that is. And I already said I'm telling the truth. Make sure y'all stay tuned for more story times. Let me get off my phone. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button, and make sure you is staying consistent with me on all my social media platforms, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube, my Twitter. I'm going to put everything in the link below. Make sure you showing love. Make sure you spreading positivity throughout the world, because we really need it. And make sure you loving everybody that's loving on you. And I'm so happy that I was able to do this video and let y'all in on something that I went through. And hopefully through this video, like a lot of younger women can like learn from this. It's unfortunate that this is what's going on. It's very unfortunate. Like, I wish that things would be like just copacetic and just regular and nothing really going on, but life don't work like that. You know, we have to go through things and we have to grow. If y'all want like another story time, or y'all want me to go into detail more about something, or like whatever y'all want me to do, y'all need to drop that shit in the comments. And like I said, y'all need to make sure that y'all telling me like what y'all would do. I want to hear like, what would y'all have done? Like, what would you have done different? Even though I don't give a fuck, because I'm still going to do what I want to do. But I still just want to be like an open ear, like to other people, or people that have been in like situations, because I know like this shit happens often. I know it happens often because I've heard it, I've seen it before. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't say that enough. And make sure you tuned in for the next video. I love y'all. I really enjoyed doing this video. I can't wait to do another story time. I can't wait to do another get ready with me. And yes, I love y'all, and follow me on everything. And the makeup eats. What do you say? Bad bitch 50 float in hibachi. I'm want y'all to see like how pretty my makeup is. Can y'all really see it, or is the light too bright? I feel like my ring light too bright for y'all to